I just really need a place and time. I was just staring at your face online. I wanna rock right now if it's time. I just and it tasted fine. Can't afford no more wasted time. I'm trying to show you being patient and not my vibe, not my vibe. I'm trying to link on some ASAP vibes. I ain't never really had a patient side. I'm trying to rock right now if the time is right. Time is right to make you and I the thing that lasts through the night. I know you've been searching for someone to make it happen and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there, so we still care. I know you've been searching for someone to make it happen and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there, so we still care. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Freaky girl, Libra sign. I know how you get when the stars align. I know how you get when the full moon shine. I know how you need space and your time. Space and time. I'm tryna rock right now this time. Know about your snack, cause it's close to mine. I know we can be the same sometimes. I know you need healing. Know you're old enough for the real thing. Know you past time with these other things. Know that you didn't mean to ruin my week. Know what you meant when you said those things. Know you mean well when you say your piece. Know you even though you don't know me. Know you already.
I know you've been searching for someone to make it happen and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there, so we still care. I know you've been searching for someone to make it happen and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there, so we still care.
Heads it is. Let's see what happens.
All right, here we go. Tails, Team Alexis. I'm sorry, Elijah Dream. She is a tough coach to play for.
This is true. This is true.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there, and you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA, and remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Here's a look at some of the stats for Russell Westbrook.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Avdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And for Los Angeles, LeBron James is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Howard. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Westbrook. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through emotions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And here is LeBron. After Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Now here's Conley. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Westbrook against Conley. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Howard.
Westbrook's so good at maintaining control, even though he plays at high speed and with great aggressiveness.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Great D that time from Howard.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Poked loose and stolen by James. Here's Westbrook, and the layup is good after a nice knee pass. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now here's Conley. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And James drills them both.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
just to check out the numbers for Mike Conley. How last month turned out for him, he's right around 13 points a night, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mitchell against Bradley. Mitchell right side. Can they get it? And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 6. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been applied, and it was.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half, quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Conley after the basket by Los Angeles. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Basket counts.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And stolen by LeBron. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. You're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Bucket is good. Westbrook's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Utah calls timeout.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And your Laker girl. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Mitchell. 7th in steals, 9th in scoring, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
No good from Howard. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 16-point game. And it's Mitchell missing. Mitchell's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Over Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. In third, the Jazz.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Jazz trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Jazz trail by 14. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. And there's another one for the Jazz.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley. So slick in how he creates for himself.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So it's the Jazz now after the basket by Los Angeles. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Knocked away. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. And it's good for 2. Bradley's got his second basket of the night.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Johnson with the block. And he recovers it. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Johnson. Horton Tucker's checked in for LeBron. And Monk's subbed in for Avery Bradley. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Royce O'Neal. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Clarkson in for Mitchell. Anthony with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And Anthony gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Conley. Pass to Pascal. Shot left block. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize. And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Here's Jordan. And that one comes up a bit short.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Westbrook. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? The easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
And here is Los Angeles now. Tips it. And staying with the play, Anthony. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And Utah making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Pascal, the pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
The drive by Anthony. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
It's good. Anthony's got 8 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Alexander Walker. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. The pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. And they double up Gay. Ball's knocked loose. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Los Angeles.
Trevor Ariza.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Westbrook, rebound, Utah.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Monk. Los Angeles with another miss. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Lays it up off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And that one's good by Gay.
Really hard to know how to defend Gay. I mean, he's lethal from mid-range and has the ability to knock down three-pointers.
Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Gay. After the basket by Los Angeles. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Here's Anthony. That shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's the teardrop. And Clarkson with the nice bucket inside.
You know, the defense was there, but Clarkson fearless inside.
Here's Anthony. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jazz trail by 19. They get a hand on it. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nobody near Gay. And Utah another three.
Boy, I love seeing Gay go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
Here's Ariza. Can't hit from the low block. With one on the clock, that one no good. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their transition game has been in full effect. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. At the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. A different look for Utah. Gobert comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Eric Pascal. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Jordan. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Well, here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if we continue?
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Utah with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's James. Howard trying to free himself up. LeBron, good. LeBron's got 18 points in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Alexander Walker, following the score by Avery Bradley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And the Jazz, another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. The quick look, no good that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's Alexander Walker, following the score by Avery Bradley. Here's Alexander Walker. Doesn't go that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That's tipped. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Alexander Walker, rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Alexander Walker passes to Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. Los Angeles leading by 17. Fires from the corner. Bradley can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Bradley. The offensive rebound. And James gets it to go.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Utah calls timeout. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Both teams will make substitutions. Westbrook against Conley. The rebound by Johnson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. Gobert double team and stolen by James. Count that bucket. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Horton Tucker. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They double team Conley. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he drives in, and the shot goes down. Bogdanovich has got 12 in the game.
On the attack, Bogdanovich showing his ability to put it on the floor.
Here's Westbrook. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Conley. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by the Lakers. And the Lakers call time here.
For the Lakers.
For the Jazz, Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for O'Neal, and it's Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's James, drives to the hoop.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Utah has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Gay, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. On the wing, again, Los Angeles.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
From deep, Gay hits it from three-point range. Gay's got 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Johnson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads-up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
A challenging stretch here for Utah. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. It's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony comes in for James. And it's Malik Monk in for Bradley. And that one's good. Westbrook.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Conley against Westbrook. Conley dishes to Clarkson. Here he goes. Pascal. Monk grabs the board. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Great positioning on the putback. Tucker's got 6.
And the deficit would be bigger if they hadn't been doing such a great job crashing the offensive glass this quarter.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best. Attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Conley into the lane. Takes the 13-footer. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Conley left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. The shot's good from Pascal.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Monk, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Monk's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Enjoying watching Monk handle the rock now. He has the ability to glide through the defense and does a nice job creating for himself.
Now the pass to Conley. Offline with his 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening with physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 28 points, 5 assists, and 4 steals. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, what's your take on Utah so far?
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie.
Not even getting shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in or you get offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Russell Westbrook. Howard is out there with Johnson. And it's LeBron James. And it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. That shot wide open. Conley's got the first basket of the third quarter for Utah.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Russell Westbrook with the assist.
Utah shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Pass to Gobert. Conley feeling it out. Here's O'Neal. Plays it up and banks it in. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first three attempts.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 19. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
To the paint. Here's Howard, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Jazz have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Mitchell driving the lane. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Jazz shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Johnson. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 23.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by the Lakers. Off target from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Ariza against O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Los Angeles leading by 22. James. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Lakers shoot their third free throw attempt of the game.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Whiteside's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. He's got 9. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the Jazz call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And your Laker girls. And your Laker girls.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Poked away. Here's Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Westbrook, no good. Mitchell against Jordan. Teardrop shot. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got 6.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now, here is O'Neal after LeBron James's miss. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Lakers leading by 23. Here's James. And LeBron throws it down.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Utah.
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Here's LeBron.
It seems ages at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Out left to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And too long on the shot.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Goes up on the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Mitchell. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And there's the call on Nikhil Alexander Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Timeout called the Lakers. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
He misses the free throw.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
That one misses. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Ariza. Second shot opportunity. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Sinks that one from the post. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And the Lakers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Lakers. Anthony's checked in for James. Horton Tucker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. And Utah also making a switch. Pascal's checked in. Here's Horton Tucker. 6 points for him, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Alexander Walker. Uncovered. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Offensive rebound, Anthony. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Inside. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got 13.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Jordan's shot is off. Utah has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Pascal. Down low, Whiteside takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 12 points for him.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And then Monk with the dunk.
That's exactly why you can't give Monk a lane to the bucket. I mean, he explodes towards the rim to throw it down with real vigor.
The Jazz shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now, here's Pascal. Takes the turnaround J. It's stolen by Anthony. Now, Jordan, 6 points for him. No dice from the high post.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
11 feet away. Right side, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The shot by Monk is no good. And it's Utah's ball. To the middle, here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim, or he's going to posterize you.
So it's the Jazz now. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Whiteside. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
It's Anthony with the drive. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, second chance points again, a huge problem for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there. They're letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Clarkson for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 8 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Horton Tucker, and it's off from three-point range. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Gay. Corner shot, and he knocks down the jumper.
Rudy Gay.
Gay's got 4 points this quarter. Lakers shooting 47% from the field in the third. Here's Monk. Another shot, Anthony. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Feeds it to Clarkson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
No good from Jordan. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the jam. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Horton Tucker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gay in the corner. Hits the jumper in space. And that's 15 points for Rudy Gay.
What a banner night for Rudy Gay. Lighting it up.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Jazz, the wing pair for them, Clarkson and Bogdanovich. Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal, and it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now here's Conley. Monk defending. Got a piece of it. Now the Lakers on the break. Over Conley. Goes back up. And Anthony gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebounding is really an important statistic. Maybe undervalued a bit, but those extra possessions really do help.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That's good from Howard on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Conley with it. Pascal, the pass to Conley. Bradley with the ball. Conley picks him up. Let's go. Howard misses.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And that one's good by Gay.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Lakers leading by 17. Right side Bradley. Here's Johnson. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Looking to end his cold spell. The Lakers with the rebound. Anthony's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From deep. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. From 8. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Bradley. Can't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. Here's Howard. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
From 10 feet out, here's Pascal. And it's sent back by Howard. Over in the corner, Pascal. This one for three, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Howard tries in. Yep, it counts. And it's 8 points for Dwight Howard.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Anthony, and he buries that one, trailing the rim on the way down. Anthony's got 20 points.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now, here's Clarkson, and he dunks it in right on top of Stanley Johnson. Oh, brother.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And here's the fast break. Here's Monk. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 5 assists tonight.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Now here's Gay.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
At the line for the Lakers, Malik Monk.
Free throw drops for Monk.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
James checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Avery Bradley. The Jazz also changing it up. Gobert's checked in for Eric Paschall. O'Neal comes in for Rudy Gay. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And Monk drops them both. Jazz trail by 19. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. He takes it in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Monk. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 18. The drive by...
You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's been so big and strong and fast, too.
Conley against Westbrook. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ariza's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the pass to Carmelo over Conley. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Westbrook with the block. O'Neal against Ariza. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 20. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. drains the 19-footer. Bogdanovich has got 10 points here in the second half.
And Bogdanovich knows how to get dialed in quickly. Doesn't force anything, just plays his own game. Comfortable in his own skin.
And the Lakers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's James. Second shot opportunity. And Howard with the nice bucket inside. Howard's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over Gobert. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Mitchell gets to Conley. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
And here's Westbrook. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Good.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
Now here is Conley. That's tipped. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Jazz. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Westbrook's got 25 points.
Whenever Russell Westbrook gets rolling like this, he can really run the scoreboard up. Could be a big night for him.
Here's Conley. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Howard. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The three. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 40 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Down by 15. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
And here is Conley. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting for Utah, Donovan Mitchell.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. That gives him a double-double in this one. 12 points and 17 assists. Here's James. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Took him no time at all on that one. Bogdanovic has got 15 points here in the second half. And the Lakers call time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Bradley.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by the Lakers. Again, the Jazz score.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Stolen by Michael Conley. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Westbrook. Ellington dishes to Westbrook. Now here's Ellington. D right on him. Passes it to Bazemore. Over Conley. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 10. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Bogdanovic. Bradley finds Westbrook. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's tipped.
Wow, I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovic. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
Now here is Conley. Knocked away. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Mitchell's got 46 points.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
For three, Mitchell. The Lakers with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ellington, and that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Lakers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for LeBron.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
And Mitchell drops them both. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. LeBron drives in, 2 points, that one goes. James has got 49 points in the game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now here's Ellington following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Bazemore misses. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
On the wing, Mitchell. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays, and then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively, but you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.